I ordered the iPhone 13. Dark, dangerous thing happens around the Hollow sisters. People thought they were kidnapped, taken. So this is really reminding me of that series. Kind of like a limbo where dead people are. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel and a new weekly reading vlog. Today is Tuesday, 1st of March. Oh my gosh, I just realized. Happy March, happy spring. It's officially spring. And it actually has been a beautiful day, so it kind of feels like it. And it's supposed to be sunny all week, so I'm just very happy about that. We still have kind of cold mornings and evenings and nights, but during the day it's really nice out, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, today's Tuesday. It's already around like 3 or 4. I've actually been off today. I've had a really good day doing stuff. Crazy how this day flew by. I've been filming 3 videos, so I'm very happy about that. I wanted to get some filming done when I'm off, because when I work I don't really get any daylight too much, and I don't really have time or energy to film, so I'm really happy about that. And then I've been filming TikToks. Like, I thought I would never be that person to film TikToks, but I'm having so fun. Like, I'm not taking it seriously, I'm just having fun. And I'm like laughing at myself because I'm having so much fun filming TikToks. It's so much fun. Like, I get the hype. I get why people have done it all these years, because I'm just like now realizing how fun it is. Highly recommend trying it out. But yeah, since I've been doing all these things today, I haven't actually been reading anything. And then tonight I'm heading to my parents' house to eat dinner there, because I haven't been there in a while. So they asked me if I wanted to, and of course I want to meet the cats and everything. But the 2 books I'm currently reading are the same from last week: The Stand by Stephen King and Cytonic by Brandon Sanderson. So nothing new here. But I am expecting a book coming in either tomorrow or on Thursday that I'm gonna start right when that come in, because I'm buddy reading it with a friend on Instagram. So I'm really excited about that. It is House of Hollow, which is a really popular fantasy book. I don't know too much about it, but I'm really excited to read it. So that should come in soon. So I'm starting that right away when I get that. But yeah, these are the 2 books I'm currently reading right now, and I'm gonna try to get some reading in today, but we'll see. I actually also got an exciting package today. I ordered a new phone the other day and it finally arrived. I ordered the iPhone 13 in midnight, so it's supposed to be like a little bit bluish, dark bluish, but honestly all I see is black. But I thought I could just like show you that one and compare it to my current phone that is an iPhone 11, I believe. So here's the 11 and here's the 13. So the main difference is that this has like round, really round edges, and this has really thicker and kind of square edges. It kind of reminds me of the iPhone 4, if you remember that one, if you ever had that. Gives off those feelings. But as you can see, I just think it's black. I don't really see any bluish, but it's supposed to be. Maybe if you compare them, yeah, you can see maybe a little bit of difference. But I'm really excited about it. The camera is supposed to be really good, so I'm excited to set it up and start it. I haven't done that yet. I don't know if I want to set it up yet, because I'm really scared of using it without a phone case. I've ordered a phone case off Redbubble, which is the exact same phone case that I had on my iPhone 11, because I loved it so much. So I don't know if I want to use it before that, because I think it feels really weird and I'm scared without a phone case. So we'll see when I actually start to use it. It is quite a lot later in the evening. I'm heading off to bed, but I wanted to do an update. I've been reading a bit this evening in Cytonic, and I've gotten up to page 311, so that's really good. I am getting closer to the ending, so my goal is to finish this tomorrow before work, because I work evening tomorrow. Because that would be really good if I could finish this one and kind of move on from this, and so I can read House of Hollow when that arrives, and also focus on The Stand, because, you know, I've been reading that one forever, so I feel like I need to finish it. But yeah, page 311. Hello guys, it is the next day, so Wednesday, and I have the morning off since I work evening, so I've just spent the morning reading, and I wanted to update you guys and tell you that I finished Cytonic by Brandon Sanderson. And apparently it is going to be another book, because at the end of this book you had Spencer will return in Defiance. So that's really exciting. I actually thought it was going to be a trilogy, so no more books, but that's really exciting. Don't know when it will come out. Probably will be a while, because this one just came out. But I really enjoyed it. I think it was a fun, cool adventure. And even though I'm not the biggest sci-fi person, I did really enjoy this series so far. So glad I accomplished my goal for the day to finish Cytonic. So I have a little bit of time before I need to head to work, like a little, not too much, because it's already quite a lot, the clock. But for the rest of the morning day before I need to head out, I will probably just spend reading The Stand by Stephen King. I am now on page 713, so we'll see if I can get some progress in this one, because House of Hollow has not arrived yet, so I can't start that one. Otherwise, I would love to do that. I'm so excited for it. But yeah, I'll probably just spend the next little time before I need to head off reading this one. Okay, so it's a little while later and I'm just gonna eat some lunch and then head off to work. But I have been reading a little bit in The Stand and I've gotten up to page 752, so not too much, but definitely progress, and I'm happy about that. One thing that I hate about this book is that the chapters are so freaking long, so I have to like stop mid-chapter sometimes, which I hate. Like, I hate doing that, but I have to because the chapters are just so long. But yeah, page 752, so that's good. Hello guys, it is Thursday. I am home now after a long day at work, and then I just got home from picking up a package and I'm going to show you that finally arrived. But I have had a really good day at work, so that's nice. And then I got home to, yay, the phone case that arrived, which as you can see is exactly the same as my last one that I have on my iPhone 11, but this is for the iPhone 13. So I'm so happy about that because I hate using my phone without a case. Like, it feels so wrong. And I'm such a clean freak, so I don't want to touch my phone without a case. I don't want to do anything with my phone. So today at work, I was like, I don't want to touch it because it's so it just doesn't feel right. It just doesn't feel right. So I'm so glad that my case finally arrived so I can use my phone again without being scared or like weird about it. So really glad that I feel like a person again. And I have now been out to pick up the package from Amazon that I ordered, which is going to be House of Hollow, which I am so freaking excited about. I am really excited to dive into this book, and I am buddy reading it with a friend on Instagram, so that's very exciting. So let's open this one up. Oh, here it is. Look at how pretty it is. I was really debating if I should get a hardback or a paperback. I actually like the hardback version better because if you have seen the cover is a little bit different on the hardback. It has like white edges and just a slight different, and I did enjoy that one more. But then I was like, no, I've been really enjoying paperbacks lately. I used to hate paperbacks, but I've been enjoying them lately, and it's so much easier to read in a way. Some books I will still get in hardback because, you know, it's hardbacks, but you know, it's just, I've been enjoying paperbacks more lately, so I decided to get it in a paperback version. So I'm very happy about it, and I'm so excited to start this. I'm probably gonna start it tonight already. I'm just gonna hop in the shower, eat dinner because I'm really hungry, and then I will probably sit down and read it. It's a really short book. I see now. I didn't know that. It's a really short book, so maybe this will be a fast read. I know it's a fantasy book. I don't know much else, honestly, and I think I want to keep it that way because I think that's gonna be what's best. So I'm really excited to have this in my hands finally. So yeah, I'm really excited about it. Let's see what the back says, if it says something interesting, maybe. Dark, dangerous thing happens around the Hollow sisters. Ever since they disappeared as children, only to reappear a month later with no memory of what had happened to them. Add, eerie occurrences follow in their wakes. When Gray, the eldest, goes missing again, Iris and Vivi are left to figure out the mystery. But they aren't the only ones looking for her. As they brush against the supernatural, Iris realizes that the world that returned them 10 years ago might be calling them back, but just how much horror lies beneath the surface. Okay, it sounds really good and really interesting, so I'm really excited to dive into this tonight. Okay, so it's quite a lot later in the evening and I'm heading off to bed because I'm tired and I have to be up early tomorrow for work. But I read a little bit in House of Hollow. I've gotten up to page 68 and I'm really enjoying it so far, even though I haven't had a lot of information yet and stuff, because it is such a short book. I think it's gonna be quick and, you know, it's not gonna be too dense, which is nice in a way. But this book is set in London and we follow three sisters, or we have like from one of the sisters' perspective. That's who we follow, or it's from her perspective. But we have three sisters that are kind of having these magical powers, magic, which scares people, and they aren't really sure of why they are what they are or how, or at least not me as a reader. I'm not sure how it happened, how they got their magic. I feel like we're gonna get more answers as we go. I feel like we've gotten glimpses of stuff, weird things happening, but we haven't gotten an understanding of why they got magic or powers, at least not what I've gathered. But they have magic and they can like make people do stuff, and like kind of like vampires but in the glamour, like kind of like that. They can make people do stuff and say stuff, and yeah, basically three sisters that have magic. These sisters used to be really close, but you know, as years went on, they have kind of moved. At least one of the girls, Iris, is still living at home with the mother, but the other two sisters are scattered across the world, so they don't meet as often. And now we have the two sisters looking for the oldest, I think it's the oldest sisters, that are missing. So they are trying to figure out what's happening to her, if she's missing, if someone's taken her, because they have all been seeing this man that appears really strange. So they are wondering if he is evil or bad or something, if something happened to the older sister that has something to do with this man that they have been seeing. They're kind of looking for her and trying to figure out if actually something happened to her. But that's basically where I'm at. Like, I haven't read too much, so I can't say a lot, but enjoying the vibes. I love like the whole sisterhood thing. And yeah, I'm enjoying it so far, but it's nothing too special yet. What I really like about this book is that it's set in London, or like, not London specifically, well it is, but I like that it's set in the real world. I have a hard time sometimes for fantasy books like with magic and like land where magic is not weird, you know, where magic is ordinary and everyone has magic, like when it's set in a magical world. That could be cool too. I'm not saying that isn't good. That could be really cool too if it's like well done. But I really like when it's like set in the ordinary world, but you have certain people that are able to do magic or practice magic or have powers. That's really cool and special, you know, because it's not common, it's weird, it's mystical, it's magical. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that it's set in the real world. Hello guys, it is Saturday and I just wanted to update on House of Hollow. I've been reading a bit today and I plan to read a lot more tonight. I'm off today, so, and the entire weekend, so just plan to read this and hopefully finish this one. I think I can because it's a really short book and I am really enjoying it. I've gotten up to page 106 and I'm loving the vibe so far. We have really like dark vibes, really dark and mysterious vibes to this story. So I talked a little bit yesterday about how we follow these three sisters, and we have now found out that when they were younger they vanished for an entire month. And you know, people thought they were kidnapped, taken, but you know, they got back after 1 month. And when they got back after that, none of them could remember anything, or at least that's what they said. But when they got back from that 1 month being gone, they were a little bit different. They were acting different and they were looking different. So these three sisters all had really dark hair when they were, you know, really young and grew up, and all of a sudden their hair was like really white blonde. Their eyes changed color, and you know, weird things were happening. And the father thought that his real daughters were taken and these three were some copies. I don't know, he thought it was really strange, and he was the one who thought something must have been going on. But doctors kept telling him that no, it could happen. Your eyes changing color could happen because of trauma, and same as with the hair. Like, it all had really good explanations to it, but he just thought that like they were demons or something. He thought that really something was going on with these three, his daughters. So he really struggled with that. Yeah, so we just found out that they vanished when they were younger for an entire month, and it's starting to come up that the older sister, that was then, I think she was 11 at that time when they vanished, she is actually remembered some stuff is coming up now. She has always said that she didn't remember anything, but now they're starting to realize that she is remembering something, and she has always been remembering something. It's just that she haven't wanted to be talking about it because she felt that no one would believe her. It's the older sister that are also gone now, like I mentioned yesterday, that she's missing and the other two sisters are looking for her. And yeah, it's just really creepy, dark vibes that we found out that they had gone missing when they were younger for an entire month. And I'm thinking that's when maybe like their magic appeared and they got powers, and you know, their appearance changed and behaviors changed. I feel like something happened during that month, something magical that made them come back to the real world different, you know? Okay, so it's a little while later. I've gotten up to page 123 in this, and one thing I don't think I mentioned yesterday that has like gotten me even more confused is that the mother of these three sisters are having a really weird relationship with the oldest sister, her oldest daughter. They don't have a relationship anymore, and you don't know what, I don't think, what have happened between them that made them fall out, but the mother literally don't want anything to do with her. And the youngest sister asked her mother one time if she would even care if she died, and she was like, no. So the mother is definitely giving off weird vibes. She doesn't want them to call her mother, like mom, so they call her by her name, which also is a little bit, I mean, maybe not too weird, maybe that happens, I guess, but she's just giving off weird vibes. And I talked about this, or we talked about it, the friend that I'm buddy reading this with also said that she is giving off weird vibes. So I'm wondering what's up with her. I feel like, because the youngest sister is the only one who still lives at home, Iris. The other ones have like moved out. But yeah, something must have happened between them back in time, because they don't have a relationship anymore, and the mother definitely don't want anything to do with her, which is weird because it's her own daughter, you know. And the fact that she wouldn't care if she died, like what has happened to make her feel that way is my question. So hello guys, and it's the next day, so Sunday. I didn't vlog anymore yesterday, and I did read a little bit more this one, not too much, but a little. I've gotten up to page 156, and my goal for the day is to finish this one. I think I am gonna be able to do it because I do think it's really fast paced. It's just that I was all over the place yesterday doing so much things here, so I wasn't really in the headspace to sit down and read too much, unfortunately. But today, hoping to finish this one. It's a short book, as I mentioned, so I think I should be able to, and it's going really fast. The chapters are really short, which makes me go through it really fast, so I'm really enjoying that. But this book is kind of reminding me of, what's the series called? The Wayward Children series by Sean McGuire. Kind of the mystic of that. You have like kind of doorway portal to another dimension kind of feels vibe. So this is really reminding me of that series, and I really enjoyed that series. I have not completed it, but I like the vibes of it. I think it's dark and mysterious and mystic, magical. So this kind of reminds me of that, which I'm really enjoying. So yeah, I'm hoping to read today and to finish this one. I think I'm gonna be able to do it. But yeah, so far today, I mean, it's only 10:20 in the morning. I slept in. I kind of just woken up and put on some makeup and just been sitting here eating breakfast while catching up on some YouTube videos. We'll see if I film something today. I kind of want to. I did film a video yesterday, and I have a few videos to edit that I need to get done today, and then edit this reading vlog so I can post that tomorrow. But we'll see if I film something today. I did get ready in case I want to, because I'm not gonna have time to film something this upcoming week because I work. I'm only off for one day, and usually I don't want to film then when I'm only off one day in a week, so maybe I'll do that. We'll just have to figure out what to film. But yeah, other than that, I think it's gonna be a really chill and relaxing day with reading and just having a good time, hopefully completing this one. Oh my gosh, you guys, I've gotten up to page 244, so I am almost done with it. But oh my gosh, we just had a discovery, or at least how it looks like. It's really insane. I don't know if we are gonna get some other answers or clarity, but Oh my gosh. Okay, so we have, you know, this is really hard for me because I don't want to spoil it. I'm gonna try not to spoil anything. I have a really hard time talking about books without spoiling them, but you know, we have this other dimension, as I've said, which is not kind of a dimension. It's kind of like a limbo where dead people are. And long story short, you know, the girls were taken when they were younger to this place and they got back. You know, not all people get back. People stuck here. But eventually, like, now they're older and they find their way back there. I'm not going to tell you how, like, you just have to read it. But long story short, they're now back there now when they're older, and they have made some discoveries there, or Iris has made some discoveries there, because you follow mainly like from her perspective. And oh my gosh, this is just like so weird, and I hope we get some answers and clarity, because I feel like I only have like 2 chapters left, so I really hope we get answers now, and because I'm just really confused. But I'm really enjoying it, and I'm just hoping to get some like real answers now in the end, because how this chapter I just read ended. Okay, so I just finished House of Hollow by Crystal Sutherland, and I did really enjoy it. I think it was a cool fantasy book that wasn't too long or boring, because with fantasies I can get pretty bored because usually so thick books, but this was just like, you know, a very quick and easy book. Mystical, magical, mysterious, just really interesting, I would say. It was not what I was expected. I don't know what I was expecting for this, honestly, because I haven't read a lot about it beforehand, but I really enjoyed it, and I do definitely recommend it if you are into fantasy books like this. As I mentioned, it did remind me kind of the Wayward Children series, kind of that vibe. If you like that series, you might enjoy this book. But I must say, it was definitely not something too special in my opinion. Like, definitely not a new favorite fantasy. And if I were to rate it, which I don't really do anymore, I don't really rate books anymore, but if I were to rate it, I think I would give it a 3-star maybe, because it was definitely good, but not anything too special. I mean, it is really hyped up, so I think it was maybe not worth the hype, but definitely a good book. Like, I enjoyed it. I really did. So yeah, I finished House of Hollow, and I probably won't pick up a new book today. In all honesty, I don't think I will. I mean, if I really want to, then I'll just let you guys know in next week's reading vlog, but I don't think so. I have some editing to do, and I don't know if I'm gonna read too much more today, but we'll see. But if I end up reading more, I'm just gonna continue on with The Stand by Stephen King, which I'm also like in the middle of and need to move on with, and I need to be done with it soon. So if I read something more today, it would probably be in this one. I am on page 766, so a little bit over halfway. But yeah, if I end up reading it more today, it will just be in this one, so I'm not gonna pick up a new book today. But yeah, that was it for this week's reading vlog. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in one of my next videos. Bye.